Hey, hi there, you guys, Leo. Welcome to your weekly Psychic Tarot and Oracle card reading. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. Some of these descriptions aren't going to be for everyone. Remember to check out your rising and moon and Venus signs for a more complete picture. My readings, they do meld together. And there is a free birth chart calculator link on the very bottom of the description box below, and it can help you out with these kind of readings. Leo, I'd like to thank you so much for supporting my channel. I am truly grateful. Thank you. Today you're going to get 5 cards from the Rider-Waite deck, 1 card from the Wisdom of the Oracle, 1 Divine Feather message, and 1 quote from a famous person. And now here's your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. The 6 of Cups, Leo, water energy. This is a Scorpio card. Scorpio could be in your chart or someone else's that you're dealing with. This has to do with happy memories, nostalgia, innocent love, gifts being given and received. This is feeling nostalgic. It is an emotional bond that has survived death. It's an unmistakable bond. It's a karmic attraction. You could have been together in a past life. This is a soulmate card. There's affection and happy memories. It's looking back and being open for nurturing. This is a known joy. This can be an emotional conversation connected to your past that will shed light on your future. It's taking an opportunity as it presents itself to cast off old feelings and fulfill important wishes. This is a blooming spiritual experience, a meeting with an old friend or an old lover. It's something with roots in the past that may be reconsidered. This could also be thoughts of a past love that are still haunting. But do not get stuck in the past. This can be someone missing someone else. It's being things that are done from the heart. It can be surprise gifts. People that are playful and spontaneous. They're being sweet and charming and kind and tender, sentimental, childlike, shielded and protective, and protected. They're back here, there's the Watchman. This is someone that could be pampered. It's also acts of kindness, offering or accepting gifts or compliments. It's fondly reminiscing and giving the benefit of the doubt. It's doing what you know will make you feel good. This can be a call from the past, like the good old days. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences, Leo. Number 15 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Devil. This can be a blockage to your forward movement. This is a card of bondage and restrictions. It's something that's keeping you chained. It could be a negative relationship. There could be deep denial. This card brings in extra energy. It can be toxic and tempting. This is a limitation and a bondage. Could be chained by wrong choices. This can represent discontentment, depression, even some illness. It's bondage to the material sensation. This is facing your demons. There's a lot of attachments here. This can be someone that's chained by greed. This is a challenge here. May have to do with an opportunity. It can also represent a sexual relationship that has become obsessive and destructive. And then it refers to a person with power over them or another. It can also represent overdoing something too much because you like it. Maybe it's overeating or too much smoking or shopping. This can represent a pleasure-seeking couple. There may be emotional games, anger, addictions, lust. Someone may be ashamed or jealous or codependent. This is self-destructive. It could be shackled by ignorance, or even chained to the need for approval, or feeling the need to control others. Could represent someone that's enslaved to addiction and then serving what enslaves them. Someone needs to place boundaries against users and takers. This can be experiencing restrictions or acting in ways that impede your growth, struggling with or denying addictions or depression. It can be projecting faults onto others or having them be projected onto you. The Six of Cups with the Devil card is an obsession with an old love, and you cannot let go. Your third card. This is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of, Leo. The Eight of Swords, air energy. This is Jupiter in Gemini. A lot of restrictive thoughts here, Leo. Penelope says hi. This has to do with a temporary durance, and it has to do with your state of mind. There's restriction. It's a limiting belief. There can be some possible accidental interference or fear to move out of a situation, which causes this bondage. But it's being your own worst enemy, because it's you that can change matters and set yourself free. This is a bad situation that is temporary. It's feeling trapped, could be making excuses, or having some kind of victim mentality. This is someone that needs to use courage to think in a new way and cast off bonds and obligations. In this situation at hand, unless you change habitual behavior, you'll not get any further. And if you're dwelling on wrong thoughts and ideas, it will bind you from moving forward. Could be fearful of moving out of a situation that is binding, although these restrictions are self-imposed. Because of fear and indecision, a sign is coming to show the way. There are problems to overcome and decisions to make, but you will not remain stuck. You're just feeling like you're trapped, with no way out. But there is a solution to every problem. And remember, real freedom comes from inside your own spirit. This is feeling bound by circumstances, but not being really confined, only thinking so, and that thinking makes it so. These are mind-forced manacles, prisons of doubts, thoughts, prisons of thoughts, resentments, judgments, obsessions, and projections. It's being confused about what to do, and there's self-doubt. It's being afraid to make the wrong decision. And the blindfold can mean that you cannot see the obvious. The Six of Cups with the Eight of Swords is painful memories. Could be someone may have had a difficult childhood. Your fourth card. It's a position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. Well, Leo, here's you, your energy. Fire energy, the Queen of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Now, this is someone that's very magnetic. They are confident. They approach life with such openness and faith that the world seems to take care of them. They're honest and sincere, but they do not dominate. They hold to their vision of the possible. There's natural warmth and confidence and sexual magnetism. This person can be socially prominent. They can be in a position of authority, and they shine in their endeavors, and they give good advice. They're a loyal confidant, and they can provide valuable assistance. This person is a natural leader. They could be the head of a business, a social club, or a political figure even. But if this is not an actual person, indicates that this is a good time for you to move forward in a business or a creative venture. If this is you, you have the qualities within yourself that you need to succeed. This is being faithful and creative and self-assured, passionate, optimistic, assertive, and bold. Maybe you're doing things like nurturing the qualities of fire in yourself or others. You could be championing the human spirit, offering encouragement, helping others find their strength, even showing loyalty and exercising willpower. The Six of Cups with the Queen of Wands is a desire to relive past passionate experiences. It's nurturing your creations by revisiting the past. It's wanting to be creative with a person that you have feelings for. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this, Leo. The Eight of Pentacles. Earth energy. This is a Virgo card. Now, this has to do with your dedication and working steadily and getting closer to your goal. You are applying your skills in a productive manner, and you know how to go about achieving what you want. And as long as you're sincere and persevere, then your efforts are going to succeed. This is a new venture that will be successful because you are training yourself intensively with a clear goal in mind. Maybe you're not feeling anything except work. You could be integrating old skills into a new form, or you could be adding new skills. And you have tried various means of making a living or what you work on, you love working on, and now you're finalizing how you want to use those personal resources. And your sureness of purpose guarantees success, and your craftsmanship will be rewarded. This can be an increase of income, an increase of opportunity and respect, and there's a big payout if you finish. This is a talent card that's allied with the energy of the Eight, and you can turn a skill or a talent into a profession, or this can be money earned through such a skill. The Six of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles is a past connections and opportunities that can be productive. The Devil with the Eight of Swords is a limiting situation. It's isolation and confinement and bondage and blockages. This can represent a twisted passion. Remember, this isn't for everyone, so only take what resonates with you. This can also represent, with this combination, impotency and unable to act. This can be an obsession that causes anxiety, and it can even represent someone in jail. The Devil with the Queen of Wands, this is a hot, passionate person. This can also represent a sex addiction or an attraction and an obsessive compulsive nature. Someone also could just be super busy. The Devil with the Eight of Pentacles is a passion, obsession, or an addiction to making money, or what you are dedicating yourself to. Maybe your job. You can be really obsessed with making it better. The Eight of Swords with the Queen of Wands is being more successful somewhere else. Maybe you're hanging in the wrong crowd. The Eight of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles is a restricted passion and dedication. That's two eights in your reading, which represents you're going to be receiving some new knowledge. The Eight of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles is confident at your work, your craft. Here's your Wisdom of the Oracle card by Colette Baron Reed. That is card number 39. New Life, Leo. Card number 39. New Life. Birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, and life renewing itself. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight. Birds return home and sing their glorious song. And nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon on all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is a time of good fortune. Here's the relationship message. New energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetness and vibrancy only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. Well, here's that sign that the card was talking about. And now here's your prosperity message. You have every reason to be optimistic right now, as things seem to fall into place magically. New opportunities remind you that abundance is available to you. Delight in the bounty that begins to appear in surprising forms. Stay curious to know that your hopes and dreams are being fulfilled. It's as if new life suddenly infuses your projects, work, and creative ideas with a kind of electricity that crackles with exciting potential. Fortune is smiling on you, Leo. And here's your Divine Feather message by Allison DiNicola. That is a raven feather, Leo. The universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. Well, that's a sign too. Raven, the universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. Here's your quote from a famous person. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Thanks, you guys, Leo. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up. And please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you guys out love and light and blessings. I hope you can feel it. Thanks for watching.